These are the top 5 Fleetwood Mac untold secrets: sex cults, cocaine, and murder. Part 1. Fleetwood Mac began as a British blues band in 1967, founded by guitarist Peter Green and Jeremy Spencer, with Mick Fleetwood on drums and John McVie on bass. They evolved into a soft rock and pop supergroup, adding Stevie Nicks, Christine McVie, and Lindsey Buckingham. They reached a high watermark with their 11th studio album, 1977's Rumours, which has sold more than 40 million records to date and topped the Billboard 200 for 31 weeks. Songs including Don't Stop, Dreams, You Make Lovin' Fun, and Go Your Own Way were all released as singles and each took the #1 spot on the charts. Number 1. The album cover of Rumours is a black and white photo of Mick Fleetwood and Stevie Nicks dancing, dressed like they're at a Renaissance fair. What's most bizarre is that there are 2 balls hanging between Mick's legs. The photo was taken by Herbert Worthington, a renowned rock and roll photographer, friend of Jimi Hendrix, and the inspiration for Herbert the Pervert on Family Guy. That's a true story. According to Rolling Stone magazine, the balls are actually lavatory chains that a drunken Mick Fleetwood had stolen from a bathroom during the band's early days. I must admit I had a couple glasses of English ale and came out of the toilet with these, he told the Maui Times in 2009. I was very destructive. I ripped them off the toilet and had them hanging down between my legs. The balls were not limited to the Rumours album cover. Mick would in fact wear them while on stage, with his reasoning as follows. While humor played a major role in the unorthodox sartorial choice, Fleetwood felt it was an appropriate nod to his musical lineage. In truth, I started off as a blues player. The whole ethic of a lot of blues music is slightly suggestive, might I say, and suitably, I walked out on stage with these 2 lavatory chains with these wooden balls hanging down, and after that it just stuck. The balls became a good luck charm that Mick has worn at most of the Fleetwood Mac shows.
These are actually new balls. They've been re-blessed because somewhat unbelievably I left LA or Hawaii, and my old originals, I do not believe they're lost, but we've just put the leather thing on here and put some linseed oil on them, and I think they're the right size too, so I'm very happy.
Number 2. In 1971, Jeremy Spencer, one of the founding members and guitar player, left Fleetwood Mac to pursue a career in culthood. He had stopped by a bookstore and disappeared for several days, causing the rest of the band to perform a human Easter egg hunt to track him down. When they found him, he was holed up with a young man named Apollo who had seduced young Mr. Spencer into joining a cult called Children of God. Other famous members of the teenage sex cult include Joaquin Phoenix, Rose McGowan, and David Hasselhoff. Children of God later changed their cult name in 2012 to Family International after failing to win a lawsuit against the filmmakers behind the movie of the same name. Hasselhoff has since renounced the cult and even denied being a former member and distanced himself from founder David Sex Jesus Berg. Number 3. While on tour in 1972 to promote their album Bare Trees, lead guitar player Danny Kirwan got into an argument with rhythm guitar player Bob Welch because Welch had drawn a dick on his face after Danny passed out drunk the night before. That's kind of funny. Well, Danny flips out and he smashes his head against the dressing room wall, and then he commits a crime that the guitar playing community has never and should never forgive him for. He smashes his 1957 Gibson Les Paul Custom Black Beauty triple pickup into the dressing room mirror. Unforgivable. This cannot be forgiven. That's what unforgivable means. Then this punk refuses to go on stage for the show and he gets fired shortly afterwards. Good riddance, sir, and goodbye. Number 4. Lindsey Buckingham sings both the male and female backing vocals on Big Love. The female ah and ooh vocal exchange, I feel ridiculous saying that, is actually Lindsey Buckingham, who sampled and altered his voice to mimic that of a woman. Let's have a listen and be creeped out. Number 5. A Dutch National Police file released in 2020 revealed that the band's tour bus driver, a man named Colin Young, was arrested after a show on April 16, 1977 in Amsterdam, Netherlands. This was after a drunken knife fight in a pub led to 2 men being hospitalized and 1 dying as a result of stab wounds to the chest and abdomen. Colin was able to escape police custody before they were able to formally arrest him and hasn't been seen or heard from since. Can't really blame him. Tune in next time for part 2 in the Fleetwood Mac saga series, where we learn all about Stevie Nicks' cocaine habit and who stole Mick Fleetwood's dildo. Thanks for watching this nonsense.